right, welcome back, everyone. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but definitely check out the Steady Trade team, OCGN at 9:37 a.m. It's right there. It's time stamped. We're into the 9:45 window. It's yanking here. Standard dip and rip rules apply. Enters at high day at 50 cents. Whole dollar, half dollar risk on VWAP. And OCGN broke 50 cents at 10:02 a.m. And here we are at $2. So it's in the Steady Trade team webinar. I don't know. I feel like the cool hand Luke analogy again, but I try and help, but there's some men you just can't reach. Jason Triano says, Merry Christmas and thanks for all you do. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys are following me on my personal Instagram, but I've been giving away, little things, little trading resources here and there. Kim Ann Curtin's book is up there for free right now. So anyway, I've been trying to give back where I can. So what do you think about another OCGN run? 100%. Ideally, now a lot can change. It's obviously 8:30 a.m. So a lot can change, but we're right here. So as of now, we're kind of like right here. So what I would like to see is that, and this is similar stuff you hear me say almost every day. I want to see that short bait action into the open. So let's just ideally, and like I said, cut me some slack. It's early. But I would love to just see that kind of sideways grind. Then that weak open, that hug of VWAP that we talk about. And then that break of the high of the day. So that's the, because I want to continue to bait the shorts in. Let this thing kind of track sideways or even maybe trend a little lower. And then smoke them 9:45 or later. So, OCGN whiteboard. What do you think about F-Cell? Freaking love EVs, man. Hottest EVs, I think, are, the hottest hot sector I've ever seen. VWAP hold high a day break. That's new 52 weeks, right? Yeah. So this is what I would consider more of a real play. Now, I'm not saying this is Apple or Google or Amazon. ABML high day. Oh my gosh, ABML's gapping up too. Oh, is anything not gapping? So let's see if we can get F-Cell that VWAP hold and then perk into the afternoon for possible swing trade. Keep in mind, and I'll keep reminding you, when I talk about swing trades, just remember we've got half day tomorrow, and then markets closed on Friday. So I'm not saying that changes your approach. Just know if you're putting a swing on, you're holding it for a few days because of the early close and and then totally closed on Friday. So ABML, man, if this gaps and goes again. So this is that standard OTC gapper. We've seen so many of these. Now, I know I don't talk about a lot of these OTC gappers in the morning because the issue is, to me, the OTC gapper set up the OTC swizzle. There's a lot of different calls. It's an afternoon entry because, there's no liquidity in pre. It's difficult at 8:30 a.m. when they're barely trading to give you a plan. But I will say this. ABML the last 2 days is exactly what you want to see into the afternoon for an OTC gapper setup. Just bring those charts up. Close at the high of the day, trade an unusual volume, closed at 52-week highs, and there's been so many of them. It's just difficult to talk about OTCs. Now, if I was doing a 2 p.m. webinar, at 2 p.m., completely different scenario, because now you got all day of price action to see what the stock is doing. But anyway, that's what I would say with ABML. Study this. So ABML, if you are looking for OTC gappers, which are hot right now, study ABML the last few days. Kaz, my mind is blown from watching the latest podcast. Yeah, I tell you guys, that somebody says Pulitzer Prize. I don't know if we'll get a Pulitzer Prize, but yes, I mean, if you're really curious about how the sausage gets made, go to the Stocks to Trade YouTube. It was posted yesterday. Check out the former market maker shares must-how trading secrets. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's everywhere, okay? Go to steadytrade.com. But, man, I tell you, the biggest thing is I ran out of time that day. If you listen to the whole podcast, you might hear me. I kind of end it before. I mean, this could have been a 3-hour Joe Rogan. I mean, this guy, JJ, should be on Joe Rogan, man. Somebody, if anybody out there is connected to Rogan in any way, get him on. This guy needs to be on the Joe Rogan podcast. So that being said, I just ran out of time and I was like, hey, thanks, man. We got to go. We will have him back and I'm looking forward to it. But wild. Just, it's like, again, I had an idea how the sausage gets made, but man, I didn't realize. So thank you for all the kind words. WKHS. Not my favorite EV play, Sierra, just because of all the chart resistance. IDEX. Yeah, yuck. UAVS. So IDEX is a yuck for me. UAVS, dip and rip all day long. Back over 9. So I'm going to end on this. I'm going to end on UAVS. We got that 9 area, that whole dollar, half dollar, 52-week high, 52s, pre, whole dollar, half dollar. We know this is loaded with shorts, so standard, heavily shorted plan is we want to get that week open that we got right now, and then any time during the day, all day in play. Hot breaks on 9. Oh, actually, I got more time. I thought it said 8:49. Sorry. I'm not done yet. I thought my clock said 8:49. Okay. CBAT. So sorry about that. I have a 9 a.m. webinar every day with the Steady Trade team, and I thought it was 8:49. So sorry. CBAT, another battery EV play. A lot of overhead resistance, so I would wait for afternoon VWAP holds on this. A little bit choppier chart. UAVS, whiteboard. CBAT, hot sector, but not the cleanest chart. In that instance, we look at afternoon VWAP holds versus early entries. Peloton week open red to green. Please, 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 please. Please. Ooh! Please give us a week open red to green on Peloton. 100%. Set your alerts. I talked about that story the other day. Killer that they bought some manufacturing. Love this idea. TSNP. Yuck. Nadia, no offense. This is so again, I'm here to help you guys learn, okay? Look at ABML versus TSNP. Look at the charts of ABML versus TSNP. NK is a 3-day runner. Jeez. Set alerts at new highs on NK. Yep. We went over this the other day, didn't we? NK. So on the 21st, I said at 8:38 a.m., I said late day VWAP hold on the 21st. Right there. Yeah, it didn't hold VWAP though. Okay. Man, choppy chart. So I'm not trying to spike the football. It did fade into the close on the 21st. But that being said, I'd set an alert at 19 for a breakout. NK. Too many stocks. Too many stocks. Fubu had some bad news, didn't they? Did Fubu have an offering? What was it? Too much going on. There was something on Fubu this morning. Was it a downgrade or was it news? Okay, yeah, downgrade. So I'd be very careful with this. I mean, it had a hell of a run. So I don't know if today. I mean, look at Fubu. It just almost. Over doubled. Basically, it doubled in 4 days, and you got the downgrade. So I don't think today is the day for Fubu. Or Fubo. So again, let me read it to you. Fubo, hell of a run, but downgrades today. I'd say not the day today for this one. Keep on watch, but don't try and guess the bottoms on a huge runner. So don't try and guess bottoms on this thing. Let's just wait for it to consolidate and then potentially re-break out. So, all right, now I got to go. As always, you get access to all my notes, 2,627 Evernote notes. All the webinars I do are archived, tagged, SLGG. SLGG, that's that e-gaming play I've had a close eye on. No volume, but... I think esports are... I know I'm an old man, but I've said this many, many times. I think professional sports, college sports, they really screwed up. I'm very bullish esports. I know as a 50-year-old man, I'm not supposed to say that. And I'm supposed to be like, oh, who's going to watch people play video games? Watch football. Watch sports ball like a real man. Whatever, man. Technology. The world. The dinosaurs went extinct. I don't plan on being a dinosaur that goes extinct. I will evolve. I will learn. I will change. I'll get 1% better a day. And just like Jocko says, get smarter, faster, stronger every day. And esports is going to be huge, I think. So, all right. Have a great day.